Hello, what is going on, everybody? I am AkumaNexus. Bring you guys here some Dragon Ball Super, kind of a mixed combination of 40 and 41. So of course, let's get with it. So in episode 40 was kind of slim, kind of bare. I thought it was weird and funny how Goku just kind of like dropped out of the tournament. He's like, oh, I can't go full power and you can't go full power. We can't. Like Goku did go full out, all right? He did. Just Hit could not. You know, Hit can only go full power when you have the intent to kill, and he can't kill in the tournament or he's out, and the champ will kill him if he kills someone in the tournament because you don't get punished. So Goku decided to just kind of forfeit the tournament since Hit could not bring out his full power, and none of the the gods of destruction actually wanted to bend that rule, or well, one of them did. Beerus did, and well then Champa did not. Or Champa did and Beerus did not, other way around. And Goku just kind of forfeited after that. What I thought was really funny too, I actually thought Universe 6 was going to win. But then Monaka versus Hit, I'm like, oh boy, Monaka, you about to be a fraud, boy, you about to be cooked. But I think Hit actually knew that Monaka wasn't a real fighter. He knew Monaka's intent the entire time. So he kind of took the L. Like, Monaka did a punch, and he over-exaggerated that punch, and he flew all the way outside of the ring. Champa believed that Monaka was that powerful. Everyone else kind of believed it too. But Hit and Beerus, they knew. Those two, they knew. They really knew. I was just as surprised as everyone else is when Monaka actually won that fight. And then, the King of All Kings shows up then. We're not going to transition to episode 41. That was pretty much 40 if the King of All Kings comes and ended off. 41, the King of All Kings comes up. Goku is the dumbest nigga alive, dude. The king of all time universes. He announces, though, a future competition for all universes. And this got me so hyped because there's a fan-made Dragon Ball series me and a bunch of my friends watched. It's Dragon Ball Z Multiverse, something like that, where it's all alternate universes all come together doing a tournament. There's like Broly and Goku, all with tales from a different universe that got along, and then evil Goku and evil other characters and evil Gohan, like all from different universes. Actually a very well thought out and very well made fan made series that I urge you all to watch. It was so good. They just never really finished it. They like had a long pause. I haven't watched it since, but the story behind it is what really made it good, and now that it's canonly affirmed, awkward to say, it's canon confirmed that there's going to be a giant tournament of all 12 universes. I feel like that's going to be the overfill for this entire series, I feel like there isn't really going to be some giant new villain that's going to show up and they have to defend planet Earth. I don't think that's really going to happen. Beerus is the last person to do that, and he wasn't even really a villain now. He was just kind of training Goku, but that's what he ended up becoming. And I don't really see any type of brand new villain. Something like like Frieza, like Cell, like Majin Buu. I don't really see a villain like that coming up inside of Dragon Ball Super, threatening the universe, threatening to kill everybody, and Goku alternating into a brand new form in order to defeat this villain. I don't see that really happening at all. I kind of see it happening where they're going to introduce Oob, and Pan's going to grow a little older. Maybe Pan might go Super Saiyan. It's definitely possible. Majub could definitely become canon from Dragon Ball GT. I know it's always a sin to take something out of GT or the movies and just quote unquote, assume that it's going to become canon. It's just speculation, but I really don't see any type of main event like that. I actually really feel like Dragon Ball Super might just be tournaments on tournaments on tournaments, or they're going to introduce Oobs and say probably are after this arc, and then it's going to be nothing but on tournaments, and afterwards from that, them training up for this upcoming next 12 universe tournament, and then so forth. I just feel like that's how this entire series is going to go. So it's 100 episodes total, already 41 in, and 41 episodes was 2 movies and a tournament. Tournament honestly was like 10 episodes. This is the movies that really held it out lengthy. So I don't know what Dragon Ball Super is going to really do, but they did acquire the last Super Dragon Ball. It was pretty much kind of, it was kind of held up by rubble since of some type of aftermath. Monaka actually found it out and has a very good, interesting knowledge when it comes to space and astronomy. And I'm like, Monaka? Wait a minute, you were a fraud, but you're smart as hell. Pause. Maybe you're not a fraud anymore because you're smart as hell. I'm going to let you take that W. Goku's just stupid crazy though. We gotta get back to that though. He shook King of All Kings' hand and then like lifted him up. I'm like, boy, those 2 guards up there are just waiting to kill you. Like, those 2 guards are powerful as heck if they gotta guard the King of All Kings. No way they're letting just some normal grunts guard the King of All Kings. They gotta be strong as hell, dude. And the King of All Kings is powerful. Beerus and Champa was even shooken up by him. They even said that he could destroy every universe in existence, which is pretty much all 12 universes, at the blink of an eye, if you wanted to. Just if you wanted to. get this though, when they actually announced the dragon from the Super Dragon Balls, this dragon is massive. He's literally engulfing all 12 universes, swallows them all, and his entire body literally is inside all 12 universes, but larger. So like his hand is near one universe, whereas his foot is near the other one. He is massive. He is so huge. I was like, what? Why is he so big? He's so huge. I mean, because you know, the Earth Dragon is definitely huge, Shenron. And then the Namekian Dragon, I think his name was Oolong. I forget what his name was, because Dan used to say his name a lot. I can't remember his name, but he's also really big. Really big. He's definitely bigger than Shenlong. I don't know if he's longer, but he's definitely bigger. And then we have now this Super Dragon, which for the Super Dragon Balls, which is massive. He is universally huge. I was blown away with how huge he is, dude. Like, oh my god, I was just like, Jesus Christ, his thing could kill everybody. Because the dragons are powerful and he could easily kill everybody, but I don't know. The wish is what really surprised me the most. Beerus actually wished that all humans and the Earth itself would return to Universe 6. So now Universe 6 has its own planet Earth with humans on it. So does this mean that there is an alternate, like Goku and Vegeta and friends, Gohan, all of that? Does it mean there's an alternate? Chances of that probably happening less likely, if not likely at all, or not even at all. It's just speculation, just good to put it in the air, but just to deconfirm that that's not possible at all. Well, it might be possible. Toriyama has pulled some shit out of his ass, but I don't really think that's possible. I think that he just decided to, you know, return the Earth and the humans because, you know, how the amazing food that is within planet Earth that the humans create. He wants Champa, his brother, to have that and not feel bad about the L. So at the end of the day, Beerus really is a good older brother. You know, they may fight a lot, they may fuss a lot, but Beerus really is a good older brother. He cared about Champa. He still rewarded him even though they took the Super Dragon Balls, and they didn't even really take it because it's still within, you know, Champa's reach. He just has to look for them again, and he's a god of destruction. He can easily teleport instantly and find all these Dragon Balls within like a day. So, because it takes a few minutes or hours. Sometimes it takes a few minutes, but it takes a few hours to go from universe to universe. So, yeah, it's definitely possible with their speed and the cube that they have. So, it wouldn't be hard for him to find a Super Dragon Ball. So it's not like they stole it for life, but it was good of Beerus actually give back to his brother. His brother did take the L, and he lost that tournament. But they will be coming back though for the tournament. So yes, this does mean that we're going to be seeing Hit and, you know, Kaba, because those are really the only important ones. Screw Frost, bro. Screw Frost. Does this mean Golden Frost? I actually don't know. That's actually really good to put in the air. Does this mean Golden Frost? Does this mean Super Saiyan Blue Kaba? Possibly. Because they are going to be getting stronger now with this 12 universe tournament. They are all going to be getting stronger, and Hit will be revealing his entire full power. But with Tomo and, well, what's his face, that robot that Vegeta fought, I don't really think they're really going to be that stronger, because the robot was that powerful because of the, you know, the held-in cube that they were locked into that was exhausting Vegeta. And, well, but Tomo, he could take good hits, but all you got to do is use the rules against him, and that's really it. So it really is. But Tomo really isn't powerful. He's just very durable. And I thought it funny too, fun fact, the God language is actually the regular language backwards. Like, I was like, pause, I was looking at the subtitles, this is the regular language backwards. I was like, what? And I'm like, what? And it was like, oh, Beerus, what do you wish for? I paused the video and like played pause very slowly to see what he said, and everything was in backwards. I was like, oh, you're funny, man. Slick, you're funny. But not slick enough, you know? But this also did confirm more on towards the end that Monaka really did confirm the fraud. Just to kind of put it out there, maybe the Monaka doesn't have any powers, because the ending is, I'm going to get into very soon, because Beerus does pay Monaka very handsomely, and he actually is going to use Monaka again to motivate Goku and Vegeta to become stronger, which is a very good thing. Actually, it's a very motivated thing, because you see Vegeta did blow away half the competition, and Goku went into a new form, so yeah, it did work. Beerus, you're smart as hell, he's a genius. And what I also thought was really weird too, the next time, Monaka was fighting Goku, and he was strong. He was putting up a good fight against Goku, and he had like this purple aura around him, purple ki, and like he was fighting, and he was fast and strong with a cape, and I was like, yeah, now, this is what I want to ask. Is that actually the real Monaka, or like the real Monaka, like you know how like maybe this guy really isn't Monaka, he's something else. Maybe it's the real Monaka that Beerus was talking about, that was as strong as him, that put up a good fight. Or maybe this is the actual fraudulent Monaka who could fight the entire time. I don't know. I don't know, because at this point, both of those things really go. You know, it is confirmed that Monaka was a fraud, and he's just kind of a weakling. But, like, was it really confirmed? Because Whis just said that this guy is not really anything, he's not that strong. But Beerus did kind of act weird about it, so that does make me believe that maybe this is the real Monaka? Yeah, take the whole thing that I just said wrong. It is either is a real Monaka or some other type of dream, some old. I don't know what this is. I was like, yo, what is this? Goku's fighting Monaka. I don't know. I can't wait till this Sunday to find out though. But thanks guys for watching though. Appreciate it. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it and you thought this week's super was amazing. Tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. I'm the King of all kings. Are you hyped about the Universe 12? You think Kaba and Hit will have these alternate forms, especially Frost with the Golden Frost? I don't know, but that's it. So thanks for watching. I will see you all this Sunday, where we will find out who the hell that person was at the end, because it looked a lot like Monaka, so we'll find out. But with that, I'm gonna get up out of here. Goodbye.